quickly look at the correction to your assignment. The first question there says 2t into 3t plus 2, then plus 5t. If you look at this, that's too tiny. There. So 2t, that's number one, into 3t plus 2, then plus 5t. If you discover you see that the two t's multiplying the bracket first, it has nothing to do yet with 5t. So 2 times 3 gives me 6, and t times t gives me t squared, which I can see in your solution. I can see 6t squared. 2 times 2 gives me 4, and they are both positive, and there is a t. I can also see this. But then you lost your t when transporting this down to the next lane. Where's the t? You, you drank it with your t. So always calm down when you're doing your work. You should bring down the t so that when you have 6t squared, you can be able to add 4t and 5t to give you 9t. Maybe this is 4t bags and 5t bags. It's going to give us 9t bags. And this is our answer. Because this is a square, we cannot add it to the power 1. No. So this is the final answer. You would have gotten this if you had brought down your t here from here and added it to this. So take note of that next time. Let me hear you. Can you hear me? You are muted, so whatever you're saying, I can't hear you. I said don't mute yourself when explanation is ongoing. Unmute yourself, let me hear you. Can you hear me?
No.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Yes.
So, did you see where you missed this number one, right? Don't mute yourself so you can answer first hand information. Yeah. Did you see where you missed number one?
No.
I explained. I said you didn't bring down your T. Did you see that in what you have done?
Mm, I saw that you didn't believe. I didn't understand the video that much. So yeah.
But now you seeing what you're supposed to have done. I said you're supposed to bring down your T. At least you got your 6t squared. Yes or no?
I don't know what you mean by T. So yeah.
Look at this. We got 6t squared here. Yes or no? How did you get it? You multiply 2 and 3, right?
But that was not my fault answer though.
Pardon?
That was not my fault. Never mind.
Which fault are you talking about? I said 2 times 3 gives you 6. Yes or no?
I know.
So, and your t times t gives you t squared. And you multiply the other one to get this. But you didn't bring down the other t. Always open your eyes when you're doing your work. You did
I
this
am
with
doing my work. I am
I,
doing
s-
my work.
I said open your eye clear to see when you're doing your work.
I know. I am.
Mm,
I
yeah.
don't close my eye while I do my work.
If you didn't
I
close
thought.
your
I
eye,
thought. I thought.
listen. If you didn't close your eye, you drop down this T to the next level. So why didn't you bring it down? Huh?
I don't want to.
Because you don't want to. I mean, you don't want to get a
Yeah.
mark. So
I don't want to
you see,
work. That's what I don't want to do.
you don't want to
Just
walk.
work just waste my
Don't
time. So yeah.
worry, don't worry. I'm going to give you, more to do so that you can practice this a lot. Okay?
I'm not doing it anymore. I'm tired.
Tired? Tired without
Yes.
doing anything. only want to watch television series or what?
I think I'm a person who's lazy, watch TV all the time. I don't do that all the time.
Okay, so what do you do all the time?
I do work, clean up my house, do my chores, clean up my room. Hey, why are you not?
So that's what you're gonna write down in school, right? Come on. So let's go to the next one. Minus m into 2m plus 3 minus a. And this is going to be negative m squared. Because you see, you just confused yourself here. You wanted to open the bracket. M times m should be m squared. And there's a 2 there, and there's a negative. So since you've written that, what is this m doing outside the bracket again? Nothing. And where do you see 3m squared? When m is only multiplying 3 to give us 3m, not a square. There's no square there. The 3 has no m. So that's going to be negative 3m because negative times positive is negative here. Then 3 times m is m. Then minus a. So this is your final answer because this is a square, this is a single m, and this is a number without m. You can do anything to them. Take note of that. Then number 3, w into negative 3w plus 5. Then minus 5t. Oh, since you see 5t there, it has nothing to do with them. It will exist in your answer. So w times this one is going to give me negative 3w squared. And w times 5 is going to be 5w, then minus 5t. So you can do anything to this one. Let me see. Um, Yeah, you lost your way here too. So take note of that. Take note of that. Because this negative 3w times the w is negative 3w squared. Then number 4, we have negative 2. I think, okay, I'm going to do all this. Then I'll give you another one to try. I wanted to say I should do 5, then you try 5, but don't worry. So negative 2z. Can you hear me now? All the network
Yes.
isn't there. Okay, can hear me. So negative 2z into negative 4p plus 6 z plus 8 p. You know, negative 2 times negative 4 gives us positive 8. Then z times p is zp. That is the first one. Then to the second one, 2 times 6 is 12, then it's a negative because it's going to overpower the positive. So that is minus 12. Then z times z is z squared, then plus 8p. So all the three terms are not related at all because this is 8 zp, this is 12 z squared, and this is 8p. So they are not the same alphabet. That's your answer. You can go further. Number 5, we have 10p standing alone without entering into the bracket for now, okay? So that is 10p plus 5 into a bracket. So it's a 5 that has to do with the bracket. So 5 plus 5 into 6 plus 7p. So we have 10p still alone. Then 5 times 6 is 30, and 5 times 7 is 35. Then there's a p there, so 35p. So then what else do we do here? Let's see. You can now see that there are some family members here. This is 10 of a p and 35 of p. You can bring them together. 30 has no p, so it's a stranger there. You have 10p plus 35p, then plus 30. So what is 10p plus 35p? That's going to give you what?
Pardon?
Yeah, you took pardon. 10p plus 35p. It's going to give you what?
Pardon?
Yeah, 10p plus 5p, 35p. It's going to give you what? Huh? Still thinking? 10
After
pencils.
you
10
used to come
what? 10 pencils plus 35 pencils.
on
10p plus 35p.
uh 35p.
45p. So that took you a long decade, to get
Thank
45p for me.
you for the
Because
coin.
because you weren't paying attention initially.
I
Otherwise,
was
you
attention.
okay, you're paying attention. Okay, good. It's good to hear that you're paying attention, even if I think you're not. So the next one says, let's move these down. All of these things, the cheap questions that you should, you know, familiarize yourself with, and when you want to write your GCSE, you know what to do. Okay,
True.
good. Number six, 10K. Yeah, 10K. That's a lot of money if it's money. 10K plus 2K. Okay, all of them are K family. Minus 8K. Um, minus 5. This one doesn't have any K, but it's going to end up having a K because we're going to multiply a K with the 5. So please don't press any of the controls. Just listen. We have
I
we have thinking. I didn't say you're not listening, but I'm re-emphasizing it that you should listen. Okay. So two
true.
times positive 2 times negative 8 is negative 16. Take note. But k times k is k squared. Now positive 2 times negative 5, that is negative 10, and there's a k there. So you can see two k's. Yeah, two k's. One is positive and one is negative. But you can see k squared also. So we can have negative 16k squared being the highest power there. And this is power 1 and power 1. So we'll bring them together. Plus 10k minus 10k. Then this is, what is 10 minus 10? That's a 0, right? So 10k minus 10k is gone. Then our final answer is 16k squared negative. So negative 16k squared. Take note of that. Number 7, we have 3x minus a 3x, but is having an attachment in the bracket. So minus 7x plus 9y minus ordinary 2. No alphabet. So here now, what do? We have our 3x standing alone, then the negative 3x is multiply this, and it's going to multiply the three of them in the bracket. So, are you listening to me?
I don't know.
Okay. So, negative times negative is positive, then 3 times 7 is 21, the next times x is x squared. That's the first one here. Now to the second one. Negative times positive is negative. 3 times 9 is 27, and x times y is xy. Then to the third one, negative times negative is positive. Then 3 times 2 is 6, and there is x there. So we have x and we have x. Then the remaining two terms are not the same. They're not. Excuse me. Okay. So what we need to do here is bring the like terms up, arrange them in the order. So 21 x squared, then the ether or something. So minus 27 xy, then plus 3x, then plus 6x. So this is 21 x squared minus 27 xy. Then 3x plus 3x is 6. 3x plus 6x is 9x. So we have 9x. So they don't have the same attachments or alphabets beside them. So that's your answer. Number 8. Number 8 says minus 5w into negative 5 minus 4y minus 2w, then minus 10w squared. So you can see this. The negative w squared is alone all this side. So we can have this multiply this, then multiply the second one, then multiply the third one. So all our answers will be positive because there's a negative multiplying all of the negatives. So 5 times 5 is 25, then w. Then for the second one, 5 times 4 is 20, then wy. That is why. Like when I ask you why did you not bring down that t in question 1? Why? So then 5 times 2 is 10. Then w times w is w squared. Then we have a negative w, 10w squared outside already. So we have 25w plus 20wy. Then 10w squared minus 10w squared give us 0. When you subtract the same thing, you get 0. So the final answer is this. There's no mumbo to worry about it. Number 9, we have negative 4 into 7n minus 9p. Okay, n and p, nothing in common. Then minus 3, then plus 4p. That's the question. So negative times odd, yeah, this is positive, this is negative, and this is negative. So one of the answers will be negative, while the rest will be positive. So we have 4 times 7 is that's negative 28n. Then the other one positive 36p, and the last one positive 12. Then we have plus 4p outside there. So we have p and p that we can relate with. So that is negative 28n plus 36p plus 4p plus 12. Then 36p in 4p will give us 40p. Is that correct? You're muted, so you just answered and I didn't hear you. Unmute yourself and answer me. 36p plus 4p is 40p. Is that correct?
I don't know.
How don't you know? 36 plus 4 is 40. Is that correct?
What was that question again?
36 plus 4 is 40. Is that correct?
I don't do calculators in my head, so I don't know.
Okay, maybe we should count it. Or we should add the 36 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10. You have a 0. Carry 1. Then 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Then plus 1. That's 4. So it gives 40. Yes or no? I'm waiting for your reply.
Pardon?
I'm waiting for your answer.
For what?
I said it gives us 40. Yes or no?
I didn't see a thing that you just did.
Okay, it's there. Gives us 40. Yes or no? 36 plus 4 is what?
Oh,
Unmute yourself. Or maybe I should ask your mom to join the class so that she can see what are you doing? Huh? I must you be wasting time already.
okay, you can tell.
Look at this girl. Okay. So must it be until she join the class that you'll behave yourself, huh?
Maybe, maybe not.
So just behave yourself and don't let it be until she join the class, okay? Hmm? So that
Sure.
is 36 plus 4 is what?
Pardon?
36 plus 4 is what?
Interesting.
Annabelle is in grade 4. She would answer me this one within the count of, you know, 1, 2.
But I'm not Annabelle. I'm two.
Yeah, and that is the more reason you must answer me at a greater speed than Annabelle. You were in grade 7, for goodness sake, and you know what you're doing. You're just wasting time. And whether you waste time or
Interesting.
not, listen, whether you waste time or not, I'm going to extend your time, your class time.
I'm telling my mom.
Come back here and let's continue. Okay? Okay? So, I mean, I'm trying to verify whether you understand the first question. So, explain the first question to me. Yeah?
I could cook what?
I'm waiting.
I already explained it to you, so I don't
You
know why.
read it. You read it. You didn't explain. If you want to explain to me, like I said, I'm going to repeat myself. I said 2 times 3 gives us 6. T times t gives us t squared. 2 times 2 gives us 4. And t was beside it. Then we have a 5t squared. Then the 6t squared goes to the next level, while 4t plus 5t gives us 9t. And that's our answer because we can't do anything to t squared and 9t. Is that clear?
Okay.
So now try to explain number 2 to me. Just say negative m times m
Okay.
times 2m
Okay.
gives us negative 2m squared, and negative m times 3 gives us negative 3m. Then there is a negative a, but because we can't do anything to them, you know, that's our answer. They are not related, they are not like terms. So please explain number 3 to me.
You mean number two?
Number 3, I've explained 1 and 2, so explain the third one.
Uh, 3 times w equals minus w squared plus times 5 w equals 5w minus 5t. That's it.
And because they are not like terms, so that becomes our answer, right?
I guess so.
Okay, so explain number 4 so that we can move on and finish up.
2z brackets minus 4p plus 4 times 2 equals 8, 6
Mhm,
times 2 equals 12 squared plus 8p.
and we can't do anything to them; they are not the same. What about number 5?
5 times 10 equals 50, 6 times 10 equals 60.
Wait, number
10.
5.
Yes, I'm doing.
Okay,
Equals 10p plus 3. I can't read your writing.
it's 30. 5 times 6 is 30. You know. So,
Your handwriting is good. Is I don't
mm,
understand your handwriting.
so continue.
10p plus 30 times 35p equals 20p plus 35p plus 30 equals 45p plus 30.
Okay, okay. So we were on number 9 before you lost the network. Not your device network, but the communication network. You were not willing to communicate. So 36
And
plus 4, 36 plus 4 equals what?
40.
Now you're there.
I'm really not.
You're really not there. Okay. So negative 28n 36 plus 4 gives us 40. So that's 40p plus 12. So they are not the same. That's our answer. And the last question, but not the least, before I give you classwork for today, we have 5t squared minus 4t into t plus 4k. Now we have 5t squared here. Negative 4. You see, this is negative outside, okay? Answer me. Can you see the negative outside here? outside the bracket.
Okay.
It's going to make all of the answers negative because they are positive. So 4 times 2 is 8, and t times t is t squared. So it's going to be negative 8t squared. Okay.
That's right, that's right.
Are you
Sorry.
struggling with the device or what? Or the device is struggling with you? Which one?
No, there's something on the screen that's disturbing him.
Okay. So then the other one, 4 times 4 is 16, and it's going to be negative 16. Then tq, like saying thank you. You know. They are not the same. Okay, there's t squared and t squared. Can you see that? Unmute yourself and talk. Can you see that? There's t squared and t squared here. So
Yes, I can.
how many t squared minus how many t squared? So what is 5t squared minus 8t squared? Tell me the answer.
I did not hear a word that you just said.
Yeah, you can, but you can see what's on the board. So do this for me and tell me the answer.
How am I supposed to do?
5 minus 8 is what?
We can't.
It's going to give you a
Oh,
negative result. So tell me what you get. 5 minus 8 is what? Yes. Is that the answer?
not
Okay, so 5 minus 8 is what?
three.
No, not 3. 5
What are
minus
you talking
5
about?
minus 8 is what?
That's what I just said. Three.
It's not 3. It's negative 3. Okay, so that's
Then I give
negative
up.
3t squared minus 16t cubed. So this is t squared, this is t cubed. We can add them together, we can subtract them. That becomes our answer. So I'm going to give you some time, some nice time to put this down. After writing this, when you need to move down, you let me know so I can move it to this place. So once you're through, I'll give you something, similar, like simplifying expression to do. So start writing now.